Right, what a grotty day it is. You know, that window, disgusting. Anyway, here today to talk interior lights. Common fault with these, obviously mine now is working. If I open my door, it'll work. See, the car's, 12 years old now? And these switches get crunchy. Mine has stopped crunching for some reason. Don't know why, whether it's sorted the issue out or what it is, but we're going to talk about it and have a look at what causes the crunchiness. So first of all, we need to remove this, which is easily done. You get a pry tool or a bank card, in my case, under here, along the front, and this side. Come on, down you come. It should be a two-handed job, really. And then up under here, you've got two T20 screws, which I'll just go to let me just take, might make life a bit easier. T20. Lots of various tools in there. Oh, I probably need that as well. Oh, and we'll have the nail file just in case. Right. It'll be easier to do this way. So these T20s, two T20s. When you unscrew these, they won't fall out. They just, you'll feel it go loose. Yeah, that's loose. And the same this side. Yeah, see that's dropped now. So it's wiggling around. And then you have to get up in between there and there with a screwdriver. In this case, we'll just use the file. So just a little clip each side, clip it down, and the whole thing falls out. And then you've got one plug here holding it in. You just get this down. So for the plug, you just squeeze and it will fall out. Obviously this same process, if you want to change your light bulbs in here, your light bulbs are here, and you just twist them, and make sure it's all lined up, and out they come. W5W bulbs they are. You can put LEDs in, but can be a bit temperamental, and if you do put LEDs in, they can only go in round one way, otherwise they won't work. Anyway, back to this switch. So this is the switch mechanism just here. So that there, just have a look. Right, yeah. So that there is the lights on in the car. You see, when I wiggle the switch, let's get in focus. There's still a bit of movement in there. And then the center is your doors, and then the other way is off. Obviously there's no metal contact there for that side. So if we go back to the center, if you look closely at this side, let's just zoom in a little bit. Look how black this side is, because it's constantly got electrical current going through it to know when the doors are open. If you look there, that one there, this one's not sitting correctly, it's just such a temperamental little tiny switch that doesn't need much movement. And just put a bit of light on this, that's probably not going to help. See all this black in here? It's like a carbon build-up. So when you're doing your switch, it's hitting that carbon buildup. That's what's causing the scraping noise when it goes, because it's coming across that bit of carbony buildup. So what you need to do is clean, like scrape the metal edge round in here to clean the carbon off. Let's just zoom out. Which is why I'm going to just use, probably not the right tool for the job, but we've got a Stanley blade here. So we just go in there. So this is quite difficult to do, and hold the phone and just give that a little scrape. It's so jagged. Well, that's just catching. You just give this a scrape and a clean up. It should start making proper decent contact again. Obviously, another thing you want to check when you're on the center there, it's hardly any contact. I can't even get it to zoom in. There's hardly any contact on that at all. But you want to make sure that these two pins are actually making contact. So you might need to just give them a little squeeze in, because over time, if it's been sat in the off position, they might just bend out just a little fraction to stop them springing back in onto that contact. So yeah, you just need to clean, might even need really to clean that prong up a bit as well. Come on, zoom in. That's sat here, but it's a simple circuit, it's a simple switch that's very loose, really. So we'll just plug this back in, and I can't really show you that it's working because mine was working temperamentally anyway. But so to put it back together is just the reverse of before. Around. Let's see if I can sit you just there. Dun, dun. So yeah, switch in this side. 2 notches here and here. Let's line that all up. Push it up in. Where's my screwdriver? Screwdriver. Back in. Until it's tight, both sides. Oh, it's not sitting. Something's not sitting correctly. Oh, right, yeah, it's just come unhooked. And then we've got this cover to go back in, slots up, sort of tip it back on itself, up, in. And then when you come back to the switch, this should have got rid of all the crunching noise. It's still just really, it's just a very, I think it's a poor design of a switch, to be honest. But the crunchiness has disappeared. These ones work. So if you have a fault with your switch, first thing to check, if it's really crunchy, just take it apart and clean up the contacts with something sharp or a bit of sandpaper, and hopefully it'll sort your issue. Good luck.